Our fourth day of hunting at Domaine Shannon for spring black bear revealed once again the importance of adaptability in hunting success. Our plan was to go back to the same stand where we'd seen a good-sized bear come in just a little bit too late for good camera light on the third night of our hunt. But while we were out in the morning working on baits, our guide Easy pulled the card from the camera that was set up on the bait where we'd sat the first 2 nights. We got back to the lodge and they popped those in the computer and started taking a look. The big boy had come back and spent hours at the bait the night before. First, a couple of times over the course, starting as early as 6-something, a good-sized bear, as big as the one that we'd seen at the other bait the night before, came out, spent some time at the bait. Then, just after 9 o'clock, actually earlier than we'd seen the bear at the other bait on the third night, the big boy came out, right at the edge of shooting and camera light. So here they had all of this photographic evidence of lots of activity on the bait that we'd sat before, and the fact that the big boy was coming out just a little bit earlier than he usually did. So Surgeon Easy left the decision up to me. I could go back, as we'd originally planned, to the second site and hopefully take that bear, or we could spend another night and take a chance that the big boy might come out even a little bit earlier. I wrestled with the decision, trying to figure out what to do, and seeing as that we were only going to be on the 4th night of a 6-day hunt, I thought maybe we've got one more day that we can give the big boy. So we decided to go back to that original bait site. As the photograph showed early on, a medium-sized, a good-sized bear, a couple 100 pounds, came out, came in, grabbed some meat, ran away, came back, grabbed some meat, ran away, came back, spent some time, messed around a little bit, dinked around, dug in the barrel, and finally right at 8 o'clock he left, what seemed like for good. So I was sitting there again second guessing myself. He was a good bear. Should I have taken that bear? Should I have taken that bear? And I told myself, if he comes back, you're going to shoot that bear. We're going to get a show out of this. So that's what I had in my mind, is waiting for him to come back one more time. When all of a sudden, coming down the trail is another bear coming from the right. And the instant I saw him, especially that head with ears way out on the side, like we talked about in that earlier blog, not big ones up on top of the head, little ears way out on the side, I knew that that was a bear I was going to take. So he, king of the roost, he walked up the hill to where the bait was, sat down, first scratched, then sat down, and then laid down and proceeded to eat the grain at his site. Well, by then I had the rifle through the window on the shooting house. Everything was ready to go. Steadied my nerves, settled in. Took an extra second though to figure out exactly where the vitals would be and where the shot should go with a bear laying down as opposed to standing up. And kind of got that settled in my head, squeezed the trigger, and he rolled over and didn't move. It was done. He was over. And as calm and collected as I stayed up to and during the shot, immediately afterwards, I became a basket case. It got kind of frantic and hectic. I don't know exactly what we've got for video. I think that's a really big bear. In the audio, you can just hear my breathing. I haven't shaken like that in a long, long time, at least back to the Doll sheep I took a few years ago, but it was something special. My first Quebec black bear, and he's so big he rivals some of my best black bear ever. incredibly exciting opportunity, incredibly exciting hunt. And that's how it unfolded.